Footnotes from the Life Application Study Bible. Here we see both internal and external problems facing the early church. Inside the church were dishonesty, greed, and administrative headaches. Outside the church was pressure from persecution. While church leaders were careful and sensitive in dealing with the internal problems, they could not do much to prevent the external pressures. Through it all, the leaders kept their focus on what was most important, spreading the good news of Jesus Christ. The sin Ananias and Sapphira committed was not stinginess or holding back part of the money. Whether to sell their land and how much to give was their choice. Their sin was lying to God and God's people by saying that they had given the whole amount while actually holding back some for themselves. They were trying to make themselves appear more generous than they really were. This act was judged harshly because dishonesty, greed, and covetousness are destructive in the church, limiting the effective work of the Holy Spirit. All lying is bad, but when we lie to try to deceive God and His people about our relationship with Him, we destroy our testimony for Christ. Even after the Holy Spirit had come, the believers were not immune to Satan's temptations. Although Satan was defeated by Christ at the cross, he was still actively trying to make the believers stumble, as he still does today. Satan's overthrow is inevitable, but it will not occur until the last days, when Christ returns to judge the world. Some read the account of Ananias and Sapphira being struck down and accuse God of being harsh. I thought God was supposed to be loving and forgiving, they think. I thought all that wrath stuff was for Old Testament times. With an emphasis on grace and mercy, we can easily overlook the equally important truth of God's holiness. We must remember that God has not changed. He still hates sin as much as he ever did. His judgment on Ananias and Sapphira produced shock and fear among the believers, making them realize how seriously God regards sin in the church. Ananias and Sapphira also revealed through their actions that they didn't really believe God is who he says he is. They were trying to appear as devout as Barabbas, and they put their own need for acclaim and desire for approval ahead of humbly serving God.